Hi folks, Oblivion7431 here with the first episode of my unscripted series. So, as you may have already seen top here and the intro before, the winning name is Shadow's Deliverance. Thanks to the Fighting Pigeon for that name, I really love it, and yeah, thank you for that. So, for this first episode I'm going to do also the first part of my Q&A. Like I asked you a few weeks ago, I asked you to ask me questions for Q&A. So in this little piece of paper, I got 12 different questions posted by 4 different people. Thank you guys. So this video will last a while. So let's get started. The first 6 questions are from the Obsidious fan. So, first one. What would your name be if you were part of Organization 13? Okay, that's an interesting one. The thing is, it's not possible. Why? The origins of the names of the organization members, if you are a follower of the Kingdom Hearts series, you might already know. But for those who doesn't, the origin of the names came from the people they were before becoming a nobody. They picked their real name, morphed the letters, and inserted an X in it. The best example is Roxas, Sora's nobody. You see you got the ROAS, if you mix it, it types the name of Sora, and they just put an X. So that's how Organization 13 members' names are made of. Why do I say it's not possible is because my first name already includes an X. So it's not pretty easy to morph and build it up to be an organization names. So it's not very easy. Anyway, next. What is your favorite movie? Okay, another hard question. The answer might go with a tie between Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children, and Star Wars Episode 3. Let's go with Final Fantasy. Why do I love Final Fantasy? Well, I watched this movie like very recently, like a few weeks ago, and I absolutely loved it. The story is well written, it's a good concept that builds up right after the original Final Fantasy VII. The music is great, and that's quite that I could say about it. Star Wars Episode 3. Why do I love this better than the others? The scripting is great, the music is godly, the story is amazing, of course, and it's a good build-up for what's to come in the first 3 released episodes, episode 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, those 2 movies are definitely my favorites. Third question. What is your favorite TV show? Obsidious fan, I'm gonna tell you, you're good for asking hard questions, really. Alright, favorite TV show. First of all, I watched a lot of TV, so there's a lot of shows that comes in my mind. It might sound generic, but my point will go to The Simpsons. Why? The characters are just all lovable. There's no character that I hate or dislike. Of course, the series is hilarious to watch, and it feels like they've done really almost anything possible. And I know they're not going to stop there. They're always going to find something silly to do. It's like, it's a series that you just cannot grow tired of watching because you don't even know what they're going to come up with. So yeah, that's why I love The Simpsons. Next. Do you have any pets? Finally, an easy one. Yes, I have one. I do have a cat. Her name is Shuppet. But no, not the Pokemon shove it, no. Her name is written like this. Yeah, it's not based on the Pokemon at all. We had her like 12 years ago, and my sister came up with that name. So yeah, she's very calm, she's not very agile, not pretty sociable. She hates when people comes over in my house. She always go hide somewhere in the house. But other than that, she's very fun. Alright. What is your least favorite final boss ever? That I cannot answer. Why? Because it might be a future topic for a future countdown I am planning. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. It's just an idea that came out a few weeks ago that I would love to do. So just in case, I will not answer that question. Not to tell any spoilers or anything. Finally, final question from a genius fan. Sorry. What's your opinion on Crash Bandicoot? Forgive me because I'm going to say this, but I don't have anything to say about Crash Bandicoot. Because I never played any of the Crash Bandicoot games except for Crash Bandicoot Racing. Yeah, I feel kind of ashamed to say this. So sorry if this didn't answer your question. Sorry, I never played Crash Bandicoot. The next question comes from the Fighting Pigeon. What is your first name? So, like I said, my first name includes an X in it. My first name is Maxim, but you can just shorten it to Max. It'll be just fine, thank you. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think I can say anything else. The next 4 question comes from Zach06666, okay? Mashups. Can you count from 1 to 123,456,789? What? Okay, I would guess yes, I'm able to do it. And am I going to do it now? No, because this video would take forever. So anyway, next question. Who is your favorite video game character of all time? Oh, that makes it very much more sense. Shadow the Hedgehog, definitely. Of course, he's my main character in my Countdown Artist career, so some of you might have already guessed. Why? I've always been a huge fan of anti-heroes, like Meta Knight, Travis Touchdown, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. There is a lot of anti-hero that I love, but Shadow is definitely my favorite. His personality is great, his powers are amazing, his comparison to Sonic is good, but it's not a too big comparison, so that's why it's nice. He really has a great backstory, yes, he's very awesome, so that is why Shadow is my favorite character. What is your favorite food? Is this supposed to be Hard Question Fest? Damn! So many hard questions and just the first unscripted. Okay. I will say... damn. Pizza. Screw that, I'm gonna say pizza. You might always... already know why, because pizza is just great. Pizza-wise... wow, I'm doing a rant about pizza. Okay, type-wise, I'm more of the beef than the vegetable-like eater. I don't even know why I'm ranting about this. So yes, I very like pizza. Okay. Final question. Do you take requests? Yes, I do. Thinking about requests. Yes, I am taking requests from anything. Collabs, let's plays, rants, I don't know. If you want, you can just PM me if you want any type of request. And it works not just for him, it can work for all of you guys who are watching right now. If you have any requests, just PM me and I'll see what I can do. Alright, the final question for this episode comes from Mark50. Okay, what do you have to ask? What is your favorite lore in League of Legends? Marth? I hate you. Okay, no, don't worry, he's a close friend of mine, and I knew he would just do that to piss me off. Damn. I think that this one is the hardest question today. For those who doesn't know what a lore is, League of Legends has over 100 champions, and all of these champions has like their little backstories, and these little backstories are called lores. So my favorite one. So I have a choice between more than 100 characters. Oh, damn, that is a low blow, man. A low blow. I would go with Nocturne, the Eternal Nightmare. So basically, the story talks about basically Nocturne is like the origin of nightmares. Oh, and screw this, I'm just gonna read it. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna read the full story, it's gonna be way easier. Okay, I got it right there, let's go. Before Nocturne, people believed that dreams were figments of their imagination, meaningless images that flashed through the wind when one slept. This belief was put to the test when a rash of sleep-related incidents started afflicting summoners of the League. Some would wake up screaming, terrified, and beyond consolation. Some could not fall asleep, slowly going mad as the night tricked by. Some sleep simply never woke up. Physicians were baffled until a field architect happened to pass out next to a nexus on the Twisted Tree Line, which is the map that you do 3 versus 3 matches. Anyway, witnesses said that he cried out once and then stopped breathing. Immediately after, magical energy acted out from the nexus and Nocturne appeared. Nocturne did not take his introduction to his world kindly. He slaughtered everything he could find before summoners were able to magnificently confine him. After a period of intense study, League's expert divined that Nocturne hunted summoners in their sleep, attacking them in a place where their magic was useless. This seemed to be the only purpose. The families of the victims demanded justice, but League's officials were concerned that death might only return Noxus to the place from which it came. They bound him to a Nexus fragment, trapping him in the physical world. As punishment for his crimes, they allowed summoners to call upon Nocturne in League matches, bending his will to the summoners he hates and creating his own personal nightmare. League scholars don't know whether he truly came from the plane of dreams or whether there are any more like him. Some theorize that the summoning act affected the summoners' subconscious minds, luring Nocturne in their sleep. Perhaps the most disturbing theory is that Nocturne is a person's nightmare come to life. If it's true, they wonder, who is the dreamer? You see, that's why I love this story more than the others. First, the creepiness factor is over the roof. Second, the concept is amazing. And 3, it lets you hang on with suspense at the end. Like, who would be the demented person to have dreamed Nocturne? So yes, Nocturne has my favorite lore in the League. So, that's about it for this first Q&A. Of course, it's not the last time I'm doing this. I will plan another Q&A in a few weeks. So, we're gonna start all the process all over again. If you have other questions to ask me, leave them in the comment box below this video right now, not in the previous one. I will not accept any of these. And feel free to ask me more than one question, like the Obsidian Span and Zack mashups thing he did. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, there's too much numbers. So, and yes, spread the words. If you have people that would ask me questions, they could feel free to ask me them, even if they're not subscribed to me. I don't care. I'm going to answer them anyway. So, until then, I'm the Shadowbane Devil, and see you guys next time.